What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy J Tuck. Trevon Diggs haters, will y'all please? Real Cowboys fans, stand up. And you are now tuned into the Cowboys fans only channel. So if you are new, or if you're not, comment, like, subscribe somewhere down there, and be sure to turn on that notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys news and content. Well, Cowboys Nation, it is New Year's Eve. I want to first off wish everyone a safe and prosperous New Year. Want everyone to be smart tonight because we got a lot to accomplish in 2022. So if you're going out, be responsible. I'm not going to be your parent. I got kids of my own, but be responsible, be smart, and make proper decisions. And I wish everyone a very successful, prosperous, joyous, fruitful 2022. And I think it's going to be fun, especially from a Cowboys fan perspective. So I wasn't going to drop a video today. I was going to chill. We got some plans tonight, so I was going to get ready for that. You know, your boy got to get fresh. But I was looking online. I've been seeing some things on Twitter and Facebook and just all around. And there's this conversation about Trayvon Diggs not being elite. Now, honestly, y'all, I do not know how one man has 11 interceptions in one season and not be considered elite. But we all know when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, you know, the goalpost is constantly moved, right? You know, Emmett wasn't that elite. He had his offensive line. Michael Irvin wasn't that great because he had Emmett. Troy had the triplets. Man. It's always something. And I feel like right now, when it comes to Trayvon Diggs, it's just moving the goalposts. You know, constantly we're having to defend players and it doesn't make sense. But it is what it is, and that's what makes us Cowboys fans the most passionate fan base in the NFL, because we're going to stand behind our team, but we're also going to speak the truth when it comes to our players, right? So when it comes to Trayvon Diggs, there was an article that was released from Pro Football Focus, PFF, yesterday about him being a boom or bust corner. And, you know, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to bore y'all to death and read this entire article, but definitely check it out if you want to see for yourself. But they really call him a boom or bust corner, saying that, you know, for every interception he gives up, there's a lot of plays, big plays that he gives up, and he's not that elite. And they're pretty much trying to explain their grading system. Now, I want to say this. I'm not really trying to bash PFF with this video because I use PFF frequently. Not necessarily for the grade standpoint, but I use them frequently when it comes for statistic-wise in analytics. And, you know, our own Professor O, he partnered with PFF for a little bit. So I really got insight of how they grade, and it's complicated as hell. It doesn't make sense from a football perspective. It'll actually change the way you watch film. That's why I tell them, like, hey, bro, I'm kind of done. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like PFF is a good site if you use responsibly. It's just like if you drink, right? Use it responsibly. Don't just go on PFF, see the grade, and like, okay, they're good, right? You know, so, but I wanted to go and back check and let's see, what does the film say? Because PFF can lie, Twitter can lie, social media can lie. The one thing that does not lie is that eye in the sky. So let's go ahead and get to it. So, you know, when I watched the film on Trayvon Diggs, right, I wanted to go to the games where he necessarily gave up big plays, right? Because that's his thing, right? He gives up a lot of big plays, according to a lot of talking heads on national media and also websites, right? But when I watch him, you have to take it with full context, because the one question that I have, y'all, when it comes to PFF, you know, PFF grading, like I said, when you look at it, the question I have, look at week 1, all right? All right, so Tampa game, Tom Brady, Thursday Night Football, great game, right? He gave up he was targeted 5 times. He gave up 1 reception for 10 yards. He had an interception and a pass breakup, and he got a 74. Now, I do not know how you have a game like that, and that's an average game. That's a C. If you play football, your coach is not going to give you a C grade for that type of performance, but PFF did, right? Then you look at the Chargers, where we're going to break down the film on that game as well. He got a 61 versus Philly, 92. Carolina, a 41. He had 2 interceptions that game. So I need some understanding, some clarity of why these grades are reflecting the way it is. It's just like as a parent, right? If your child is doing his homework properly and a teacher's still giving them bad grades, I need to go talk to the teacher. And so right now I am trusting the film, and let's take a look at it for ourselves and see what our conclusion is. So when you go to the film, what you're seeing when it comes to Trayvon Diggs is they're running a lot of crossing routes. In this first play versus the Chargers, which was one of the biggest plays he gave up to Keenan Allen, which Keenan Allen is no slouch itself. Like, Keenan Allen is one of the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL. So as you see that we are in a cover 1 man coverage, you see Keenan Allen run the crossing route on Trayvon Diggs. Now, Trayvon Diggs does stutter step a little bit because he only has coverage with one safety, and I think that's KZ. And so if Keenan Allen wanted to make a move to the outside, more than likely he would have got cooked on that as well. So Trayvon Diggs making the play and protecting the outside, knowing that he has inside help with also KZ there. Now, I apologize in advance, the film is a little glitchy, it glitches out, but Keenan Allen makes a play and he gets the yards after catch and gets pretty much down to the 3-yard line. So when people look at that, they're like, oh, Diggs gave up a big play. Diggs gave a big play, but rightfully so. But from a football perspective, Diggs is doing the proper technique because he couldn't jump on that inside route because he could have got cooked to the outside and got really beat for a big play. But you know, that's just how things look when you don't watch it from a full football perspective, that he had to make that the play. He soft played it underneath because he sees that he has KZ right there and that he can come over the top with the help and play underneath. So he'd rather give that up than give up the post corner route or something like that, where it's going to be a big explosive touchdown play. So, you know, me watching that, I'm not going to really harp on Diggs that much for that play. Now, let's go to another play. They run a very similar play, right? They want to run the crossing route. They bring Keenan Allen back inside. We're in man coverage. Because remember, earlier on in the season, we played a lot of man coverage. Dan Quinn was playing aggressive. We're playing a lot of man coverage. And so you have Keenan Allen in the inside again. He runs the inside move. Diggs is on it. And that's showtime, bro. Like that's showtime. That is showtime. That is a great play. That is instincts. That is awareness. That is elite. You cannot I don't give a damn who you played for or what you accomplished. You cannot tell me that is not elite corner skills. Period. To jump that route. He saw it before. He did take the outside move, but he jumps it and makes a play on the ball. That's the money right there when it comes to Trayvon Diggs. But for some reason, people want to knock that. All right, so let's go to the Carolina game. Another game where he was, poorly graded as well. Got an F on it. Got an F on his report card, his PFF report card. All right, so you're going to see DJ Moore, another explosive wide receiver. We're lined up on the outside. Now look at this. You see all this trash right here in the middle. So Trayvon Diggs can either try to fight through it and maybe could have got a pick, but we know the Dallas Cowboys never get called for those pick plays, and the play would have been open anyways. But what he tries to do is go around it. He goes around it, and it's too late. Like, that is how you beat man-to-man coverage. You run crossing routes, you run underneath routes, you run drag routes. Like, that's how you beat man-to-man coverage. And you have explosive wide receivers like a DJ Moore, like a Keenan Allen. They are going to make things happen. That's why we've been beating the desk a little bit more for Mari Cooper and for Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb to run more crossing routes, because that's how you beat those plays, especially underneath. Those defenses underneath. And then you have DJ Moore just making a play. Now, here's the thing. When DJ Moore makes this catch, comes across, makes the catch on the crossing route, boom. This is on Diggs' tab. This is on Diggs' tab, even though this tackle could have possibly been made. That's on Diggs' tab. That's on Diggs' tab. That's all on Diggs' tab. All right, so that whole play, all that yardage was on Trayvon Diggs for trying to cover an NFL crossing route. Okay, big play he just gave up. All right, boom. All right, mark him off. Mark him off. He's not elite. But then what happens? Right? You have Trayvon Diggs, who is now in zone in the inside. And once again, he's making Sam Darnold read, hesitate, make a decision. And I got you, bro. I got you. We want the money. We want the money. We want the money. Believe in yourself. And this is the same game. It's the same ball game. Let's look at it here again. You got Trayvon Diggs on the outside. Now look at these instincts. Give me those, bro. Give me that. Look. Soon as Sam Darnold turns his shoulders to make this throw, give me that. The awareness, give me that. He's already on it. Trayvon Diggs is already on it, bro. He's already on it. That is a hell of an interception. And not to mention, he should have had a third one that game. But he had like a 60. He had an F. He failed this game, y'all. He made a play like this and failed, right? He failed. All right, cool, I get it. All right, so let's go to the next game. All right, this is the game that everyone wants to bring up. It's the Patriots. It was a great game, back and forth, great victory for the Dallas Cowboys in overtime. And we all know what happens here again. You know, Trayvon Diggs getting the same look. You're getting a crossing route. Hits the wide receiver in the hands. And it's a pick six, right? Now, according to PFF, they were saying when it comes to Diggs' interceptions, that sometimes the ball reflects off the wide receiver's hands. Sometimes the quarterback just throws directly to him in coverage. And so it's really not that big of a mark when he makes plays like this. I know NFL wide receivers who wouldn't have caught this ball, but he doesn't get anything for this, right? That's just, that's just luck. It's just, he's been lucky 11 times throughout his second NFL season. It's luck, right? Luck happens. And Jay-Z has one of the realest quotes. They say when you play with skill, good luck will happen. And that's exactly what's happening for Trayvon Diggs. Playmaker. Now let's go to the play everyone wants to talk about, right? Right back at him. Mac Jones comes right back at him. Trayvon Diggs does bite on that outside move, being aggressive. We are in man coverage, single high, right? Now, as you see, you have DeMonte KZ coming down. Trayvon Diggs peeks and says, okay, my bro is here. I got double move, but guess what? My bro is here. He is going to make the play over top. So he takes a underneath type shade to possibly jump it if Mac Jones was to underthrow that ball. And then KZ just takes a horrible angle. He takes a horrible angle, and then you get the touchdown. But that all goes on Diggs' tab. Now, if you watch it from this angle, from the back angle, you can see right there, Diggs has his hands up like, bro, what are you doing? He's not even looking at the play. He's not looking at the player. He is looking at his teammate like, bro, what are you doing? You had over-the-top coverage. And DeMonte KZ even came out and said, my bad, little bro. That was on me. But that play goes on Diggs' tabs according to PFF. All right. And let's go to one more versus the Saints. All right. So here we go again. Versus New Orleans. You have a crossing route. You have Diggs outside. He's in zone this time, though. He's not in man. So Diggs tries to fight. He gets bumped a little bit by his own corner. I think that's Jaron Curse, his own safety. Tries to get up and make a play. All right. He didn't make the play. He was backed off. He was in space. All right. So here you go. I think that is, I can't tell that. I think that's KZ right there. It might be it's Keanu O'Neal right there. He misses the tackle. You have Diggs. He gets blocked. Micah doesn't make a tackle. You have Malik Hooker back there. You have Jaron Curse. You have Anthony Brown. But all of that goes on Trayvon Diggs' tab. 70-yard touchdown on Trayvon Diggs. And then you get some Twitter troll wanting to talk and comment. He gives up big plays. All right. So that's when you look at it. Now, let's go to this play. He's playing deep zone. Gets his head around. Elite. Snatches. Money. We want the money. Give me the money We are trying to make the money. That's elite ball skills. And so I do not understand, y'all, when it comes to Trayvon Diggs, why we are going through this whole conversation with all of this hate. I feel like if he was somewhere else, he would be one of the top corners in the NFL. And here's what you got to think. When it comes to Trayvon Diggs, you think that he gives up like 900 and something yards thus far. But what PFF doesn't do, they don't split it, right? Trayvon Diggs at this point is only giving up like 400, what's the number? Let me see the number. 449 yards in the air with the average quarter QBR when he's targeted at 55%, which is much improved from last year, right? Where Trayvon Diggs' bulk of his numbers come from is the yards after catch, the yak. It's almost like 45% of those yardage of that 900 is coming from yards after the catch, which you clearly see because those players are making plays after they get the ball in space. It's not like teams are just dropping back and bombing on Trayvon Diggs. And, you know, I was going to make this video completely different, but I don't want to make it too long, but do some homework, Cowboys Nation. Go look at Jalen Ramsey his first 2 years, what his statistics look like. Go look at it. But the narrative around Jalen Ramsey the moment he was drafted from Jacksonville was shut down. Elite, lockdown, can't be stopped. They're afraid of him. Like, all this was going on, but when you compare Trayvon Diggs' second year to Jalen Ramsey's first year and his second year, because I think about it, Trayvon was hurt last year as well. All right, but when you compare that, it looks oddly similar, but the narratives are completely different, but we know it comes with the territory, Cowboys Nation. So, yo, I just wanted to make that quick video for everybody so that way you can see for yourself. It ain't as bad as what everyone wants to make it seem. Trayvon Diggs is elite. There is no way you can tell me otherwise. Our guy is definitely doing something special, and he's going to continue to do something special, man. It's your boy, J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, JTuck151. And, of course, CowboysFansOnly.com. I want everyone to have a safe New Year's. I want everyone to stay blessed and stay encouraged. And go Cowboys. And you haters, stop hating on Trayvon. Peace.